Hi and welcome to my third movie review. I won't keep going third, fourth, fifth, not won't get high, but my third movie review, and as promised, it's The Lovely Bones. Directed by Peter Jackson, who brought us, King Kong, and obviously my favourite movie, The Lord of the Rings. How good is that? And also he produced District 9. So if some of you were unaware of that, he produced that movie. It's starring Mark Wahlberg. The movie is starring Mark Wahlberg, Rachel Weisz and Stanley Tucci. And the movie is basically about a 14-year-old girl called Susie Salmon. And she lives in Pennsylvania and she goes missing. One day. There's no mystery to that part. We know that she was murdered and raped by her next door neighbour who's played by Tucci. And Susie, once she's murdered, Susie then goes into this realm of this in-between realm where she has to stay until her parents and the cops, also mainly her parents, figure out who murdered her, basically. Basically, Susie's father, played by Mark Wahlberg, he goes on this mission to find out who killed his daughter, because the police, they try, but they're just not doing a great job. And it's after about a year that everything starts to culminate, because the father, Mark Wahlberg, he portrays this character not as a guy just clutching at straws. He's calling the cops, he's calling the police department all the time saying, I've got this person, and it's not through hysteria or just picking random people out in the street. He's actually doing his research and finding out if they've got priors, finding out where they've come from, and he's actually portrayed this character as a man who is determined to find his daughter's killer through justified and reasonable means. So I really, really enjoyed Mark Wahlberg's portrayal of that particular character. Also, Susan Sarandon plays Susie's grandmother in the movie, who comes to the home, the family home, to help them cope, especially her daughter, played by Rachel Weisz, the mother, to help them cope with the loss of Susie. And her portrayal in this movie, her performance, is uplifting and also strong throughout the entire movie. So I really, really enjoyed that particular section of the movie. This movie is also, I believe, split into two. You've got this other realm that Susie is in that's very, very, very fantasy, and you've got this gritty drama thriller that the rest of her family are in, that the living are in. And I think that weighs up really, really well, personally. It brings different depths to the movie. Visually, it's brilliant. It's shot brilliantly. You can see that the passion that Jackson put into every reel that he did, especially in the dream world, in the in-between world, where it's just basically a realm where anything is possible. It's ever-changing. It represents the feelings and the emotions of not just Susie, but also her family. Because Susie can also, Susie, through her family that she can see, can feel what they're feeling, and it then emulates into this dream world, this in-between world. And it's very, very engrossing. Lasting appeal. Now, the movie, I feel, is new and fresh, and also it brings across imagination and the feeling of loss and the feeling of mourning, which I think is really, really, really good, for this particular movie. The entire cast bring a very powerful performance, and especially Stanley Tucci, who I believe has some of the best parts in this particular movie. Stanley Tucci is absolutely amazing at the best of times, but whenever it's his, whenever it's a scene of his, he commands that scene fantastically, and he's creepy. His character is creepy. You don't know what his character is. Actually, you know what his character is going to do, but you're scared, even though you think you know what's going to happen. This movie delivers its message of life and death and how it affects people in every possible way. So personally, I give this review 8 out of 10. Now, I haven't got any reviews for tomorrow. But I think I might be watching a movie tomorrow afternoon that I may be actually able to review. I'm not entirely sure. I should have already checked, but I haven't. But I will be reviewing a movie for you tomorrow, I believe. But Friday, I will not be reviewing a movie as I have to complete my show reel. So, guys, I will hopefully see you tomorrow. And please tune in for my Coach Trip blog, day 8, tonight, later. Bye-bye.